Gentlemen, if you're over 50, listen closely, because tonight I'm going to reveal one simple thing, something you already have in your kitchen that could completely change how you wake up tomorrow morning. No pills, no expensive supplements, just one small habit before bed that can quietly restore your energy, your drive, and your confidence as a man. See, every night your body gets a powerful window, a hidden 2-hour period, when it's designed to rebuild testosterone, clear out old hormones, and recharge your system. But most men miss that window completely. They go to sleep, but their bodies stay in stress mode. Instead of rebuilding, they're breaking down. And that's why you wake up tired, unmotivated, maybe even feeling like you've lost your edge. I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes, a board-certified urologist. I've spent over 20 years helping men over 50 get their strength, their focus, and their vitality back without relying on harsh drugs or artificial boosters. And tonight I'm going to show you something surprisingly simple. The combination of 2 natural ingredients that can switch your body from stress and survival into repair and rebuild. Here's the truth. It's not your age that's holding you back. It's your routine. If your body doesn't get the right fuel before you sleep, it can't do the repair work it was designed to do. In a moment, I'll tell you what this mixture is and how to use it so your body wakes up refreshed, strong, and hormonally balanced again. But first, let's talk about why so many men over 50 feel stuck in low gear, and why your body can still perform like it did years ago. Let's be honest, gentlemen. Something starts to shift after 50. Maybe you wake up slower, your workouts feel heavier, your focus slips a little, and that steady energy you once had all day long starts to fade. Most men think it's just getting older, but that's not the full story. What's really happening is inside your cells. Your body's natural hormone rhythm starts to lose balance. Testosterone, the hormone that fuels energy, confidence, muscle tone, and drive, begins to decline, roughly 1% per year after age 40. But it's not just hormones. Your mitochondria, the little power stations in every cell, start slowing down too. When they slow down, your body produces less energy and fewer of the signals that tell your brain and glands to make testosterone. Think of it like a car engine that isn't getting enough clean fuel. It still runs, but not as powerfully as before. And the reason you feel low battery isn't a T because your body forgot how to make energy. It's because you were not giving it the right conditions to do so. Here's the encouraging part. Your body still remembers how to perform like it used to. It still has the blueprint of your prime years. You just have to give it what it's missing. Clean fuel, hormonal support, and a calm environment for repair. That's where your nighttime routine becomes critical, because the real secret to restoring testosterone and energy doesn't happen in the gym or during the day. It happens at night while you sleep. Your body uses that time to detoxify, repair cells, and reset hormone levels. But if you go to bed stressed, overfed, or undernourished, your system can't complete that reset. So before I reveal the exact nighttime mix, let's understand how this nighttime repair system works and why most men's habits completely shut it down. When you close your eyes at night, your body doesn't simply turn off. It switches gears. It moves from active mode to rebuild mode. And this is where the magic happens. Because during deep sleep, 3 systems quietly work together: your hormonal system, your circulatory system, and your liver. Let's start with hormones. Your brain releases signals, luteinizing hormone, or LH, that travel down to your testes and tell your body, produce testosterone. But that process only happens efficiently when you're in deep, uninterrupted sleep and your stress hormone cortisol is low. If you stay up late, scroll on your phone, or eat heavy meals before bed, cortisol goes up. And cortisol is testosterone's biggest enemy. When cortisol is high, your body says, we're in survival mode. That means no rebuilding, no hormone repair, no testosterone surge. Now, let's talk about blood flow. Healthy testosterone production depends on oxygen and nutrients reaching your glands and tissues. If your arteries are stiff or your circulation is sluggish, those nutrients can't get where they need to go. That's why cardiovascular health is so tightly linked to male performance. A study from the University of Athens found that men who regularly consumed extra virgin olive oil had higher testosterone levels and better endothelial function, meaning their arteries stayed flexible and strong. In other words, good fats support good flow. And finally, your liver. This organ doesn't get enough credit. It's the command center for hormone balance. Your liver processes old used hormones, clears toxins, and helps maintain a clean environment for new hormone production. If your liver is overworked from alcohol, sugar, or late-night snacks, it can't do its job. Your hormones stay unbalanced. Your energy drops. See how it's all connected? Your hormones, your circulation, your liver, all three depend on what you give your body before you sleep. This is why men who think sleeping 8 hours is enough still wake up tired. It's not just about time in bed. It is about what is happening inside your body while you are sleeping. And that's exactly where olive oil and one powerful natural partner come into play. Because when you give your body the right fuel before bed, you can turn your nightly rest into a recovery ritual. Next, I'll show you how 2 simple kitchen ingredients backed by science can unlock your body's nighttime rebuilding system and bring your energy and drive back to life. Here's where things get really interesting. You've probably heard that olive oil is good for your heart, but very few people realize how deeply it supports hormone health, especially for men over 50. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and powerful antioxidants called polyphenols. These nutrients protect your cells from oxidative stress, the same kind of damage that slows testosterone production and weakens blood vessel function. In one clinical study, men who replaced butter with extra virgin olive oil for just 3 weeks saw their testosterone levels jump by more than 17%, and their LH, the hormone that triggers testosterone, rose by over 40%. That's not marketing hype. That's biology in action. Olive oil also improves something called endothelial function. How flexible and responsive your arteries are. Better flow means better delivery of nutrients, oxygen, and hormones. And as every man knows, circulation is life. Now, let's add the second part of the equation: raw honey. You might be thinking, isn't honey just sugar? Not quite. Raw, unprocessed honey contains trace enzymes, minerals, and natural sugars that your liver uses as slow-burn fuel through the night. During sleep, your brain depends on glycogen, the stored sugar in your liver, to power the deep stages of rest. But as we age, those glycogen stores shrink. When they run low, your body releases cortisol to wake you up, usually around 2 or 3 a.m. That's why so many men toss and turn at night, thinking it's insomnia when it's really just low fuel. Honey fixes that by providing a steady trickle of energy. But here's the genius part. When you combine honey with olive oil, those healthy fats slow down the absorption of honey's natural sugars. So instead of a spike and crash, you get a gentle, sustained release of energy for 6 to 8 hours. That means your liver keeps working smoothly, your cortisol stays quiet, and your body can focus on what it's meant to do: repair, detoxify, and rebuild hormones. This combination has been used for centuries in Mediterranean cultures, and modern science is finally catching up to why it works. It supports your liver, stabilizes your blood sugar, enhances blood flow, and feeds your cells. Exactly what they need to reset overnight. Now that you understand the why, let's move into the how. Because the timing, the ratio, and the way you take this mixture make all the difference. All right, gentlemen, this is the part you've been waiting for. Here's exactly how to do it step by step. About 30 minutes before bed, take 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed if possible, and mix it with 1 teaspoon of raw unprocessed honey. Stir them together until the honey fully dissolves into the oil. Then take it straight. No water needed. That's it. Simple, natural, powerful. But timing matters. Don't take it right after dinner. You want at least a 2-hour gap between your last meal and this mixture. That US because your digestive system needs to be calm, not busy breaking down food so your body can absorb and use these nutrients effectively. Now here's what happens once you take it. As you fall asleep, the honey feeds your liver with a slow release of glycogen, the fuel your brain needs to stay in deep sleep. The olive oil as antioxidants and healthy fats protect your cells from oxidative stress and support the glands responsible for testosterone production. Together, they send a signal to your body: you're safe. You can repair now. This small combination helps your system switch from stress mode to recovery mode. And that's the real key to hormonal balance, because testosterone doesn't rebuild in chaos. It rebuilds in calm. For the first few nights, you may not notice a dramatic change, but stay consistent. After about 7 to 10 nights, most men begin to notice something. They wake up feeling lighter. Their mind feels clearer. Their motivation starts to rise again. By the 3rd week, your body begins to respond differently. Steadier energy, smoother digestion, better sleep, and a stronger sense of drive. Because when your body finally gets to repair itself properly, everything starts to work in harmony again. Metabolism, recovery, and yes, sexual performance too. Remember, this is not a magic potion. It's a natural support system that works with your body, Aina's rhythm, not against it. And when you do it consistently, night after night, you're not just helping your testosterone, you're rebuilding the foundation of your vitality from the inside out. But for this to truly work, you also have to stop doing the things that silently destroy your hormone. Balance each night. So in the next part, let's talk about the 3 biggest mistakes that sabotage your nighttime recovery and how to avoid them. Gentlemen, this is where most men go wrong. They do all the right things during the day. Work out, eat decently, maybe even take a few supplements. But then, at night, they unknowingly destroy everything their body's been trying to build. Let's break it down. There are 3 silent killers of nighttime hormone repair: stress before bed, poor liver support, and running on an empty tank. First, stress before bed. This one's huge. When you're scrolling your phone, watching late-night news, or checking work emails right before sleep, your brain releases cortisol, your stress hormone. And as I've said before, cortisol and testosterone can't coexist. When one goes up, the other goes down. So even if you sleep 8 hours, your body's still stuck in alert mode. Instead of rebuilding testosterone, it's busy defending itself from imaginary danger. That's why you wake up tired, even after a full night's sleep. Second, poor liver support. Your liver is like your body's overnight janitor. It clears out toxins, metabolizes hormones, and resets your system for the next day. But when it's overloaded from alcohol, processed food, sugar, or eating too close to bedtime, it can't keep up. Toxins stay in circulation, hormone levels stay imbalanced, and your energy tanks in the morning. This is also why so many men wake up groggy, puffy-faced, and unmotivated. Their liver never got the chance to rest and reset. And third, going to bed on an empty tank. Some men think skipping dinner will help them burn fat or improve sleep. But after 50, your body's needs change. You need a steady flow of fuel to support your overnight repair systems. Without it, your brain senses low energy and raises, you guessed it, cortisol. And that once again kills your testosterone production before it even begins. Now that doesn't mean eating a full meal right before bed. It means giving your body the right kind of light, steady fuel. And that's exactly what olive oil and honey provide. Healthy fats for hormone protection, slow carbohydrates for gentle energy, antioxidants for liver support. So, think of this little mixture as your nightly insurance policy, your body's permission slip to repair itself. But we're not done yet. Even with the perfect mixture, if your environment and routine work against you, you'll still short-circuit your recovery. So, next, let us fine-tune your nighttime environment so your body can do exactly what it was built to do. Rebuild your strength, energy, and drive. All right, gentlemen. Now that you know what to take, let's make sure your environment and habits actually let it work. Because even the best natural formula can't overcome a poor setup. Think of your body like a high-performance machine. You can pour the cleanest fuel in the world, but if the engine is out of tune, it won't perform. So, here's how to tune your system for maximum overnight recovery. Step 1. Timing. Try to finish dinner at least 2 hours before you sleep. That gives your digestive system time to slow down before your body switches into deep repair mode. About 30 minutes before bed, take your olive oil and honey mix. Then, lights off, screens off. Because bright blue light from phones and TVs tells your brain it's still daytime and blocks melatonin, the hormone that triggers deep sleep. Step 2. The environment. Your bedroom should be your recovery zone. Cool, dark, and quiet. Studies show the ideal temperature for restorative sleep is around 66 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. If your room is warmer, your body struggles to reach the deep sleep stages that boost hormone release. Use blackout curtains or a simple eye mask to block light. If you live in a noisy area, play gentle white noise to help your nervous system relax. Because when your body feels safe, your testosterone factory turns back on, your cells repair faster, your liver clears toxins more efficiently, and your blood vessels open up for stronger circulation. Step 3. Lifestyle support. What you do during the day affects how you rebuild at night. Get sunlight in the morning. It resets your body clock, so melatonin releases naturally later. Exercise regularly, especially resistance training, to signal your body that it still needs testosterone. Stay hydrated and eat whole foods with plenty of healthy fats. And if you drink alcohol, keep it minimal, especially on weekdays. Remember, your liver is working all night. Don't overload it. Within a week of building this environment, most men notice deeper sleep, steadier energy, and better focus the next morning. It's not magic, it's rhythm. When you align your habits with your body's natural clock, everything works more smoothly. And now, in the final part, I'll show you how to turn this simple ritual into a lifelong foundation for strength, clarity, and lasting vitality. And what most men discover after sticking to it for a few weeks. Gentlemen, this is where it all comes together. By now you understand the why, the how, and the when. You know that one small spoon, a mix of olive oil and raw honey before bed, can do far more than help you sleep. It can help your body rebuild from the inside out. But here's something I want every man watching this to remember. This isn't just about hormones. It's about reclaiming your rhythm, the internal power your body was designed to have. After 50, your body starts sending you quiet signals. A little more fatigue, a slower recovery, a weaker drive. Most men ignore those signs. They blame age, stress, or genetics. But the truth is simpler. Your body is asking for balance. It's asking for care, consistency, and nourishment. This ritual, olive oil and honey before bed, is your way of saying, I'm listening. You're giving your system permission to restore itself, gently, naturally, the way it was built to. And when you do this consistently, night after night, something shifts. Your mornings feel different. Your mind feels sharper. You stop dragging yourself out of bed and start waking up with purpose. Within a few weeks, most men notice subtle but powerful changes. You breathe deeper. You think clearer. You move stronger. Even your mood steadies because your body and hormones are finally in sync again. And the longer you keep this up, the deeper the transformation becomes. Your digestion improves. Your skin looks healthier. Your confidence returns. That quiet, steady confidence that comes from feeling strong in your own body again. That's what true restoration looks like. Not quick fixes, not energy drinks or miracle pills, just simple consistency. Because your body doesn't need extreme measures. It needs rhythm. So, here's my challenge for you tonight. Try it for 7 nights. Just 7. 1 teaspoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of raw honey 30 minutes before bed. Notice how you feel. Notice how you wake up. Then come back here and tell me in the comments what changed for you. Did you sleep better? Did your energy improve? Did your mornings feel different? I read every comment personally. And if you have any questions about men's health, sleep, or hormone balance, drop them below. I'll answer as many as I can in upcoming videos. Because here's what I want you to remember, gentlemen. You can't stop time, but you can control how you age. Every night gives you another chance to rebuild the man you were always meant to be. So tonight, before you go to bed, take that spoon, stir in your olive oil and honey, and remind yourself this isn't just a mixture. It's a message to your body. Let's rebuild.